Shalom Akim. First off, we'll start by saying all praise goes to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Millstone. Salutations to Akim after pushing this word and all sincerity and honesty, the hopeful elect. Shalom. Brother Korah Allah,
Brother Kassad.
Spirit had to be out here, in the park doing a lesson. Low will, the background is not too noisy. He says that's just, you just start playing handball now as soon as the lesson started. But okay, let's do it.
2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come.
Right, in the last day perilous times shall come. Okay? But when you look up perilous, I believe it means like, hard times or difficult or harsh, because according to prophecies, we are living in the last days. Okay? And if you have eyes to see, ears to hear, you understand that. And the days are getting more and more difficult as they come. For example, the government coming down on the people with the thing, the two-piece. All right, the JJ. Okay, wherever you want to call it, and they coming down harshly. So, and not only that, but they also have people the violence is increasing dramatically. Okay, so things are heating up all across the board, and ultimately those are parallel times is going to come down upon the lords and men.
We're approaching the times of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
Because they're making it hard for you Jakes, which are you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, to work, all right, to pay your bills, to buy food, all right, to live, okay? So it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves.
Men should be lovers of their own selves. And you see that right now with, Facebook, when it comes to money, all right? Because you even have Israelites that sell out for money, It is you're an Israelite, but we're not the true name of the Lord, but you know it, okay? You're not bringing out the name, you're not bringing out the laws, all right? But you're forsaking the name of the laws, okay? Even on a worldly level, man, these people out here killing themselves over a post or a comment, That's what I'm saying?
Yeah, it says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves. The scriptures tell you, and let me read it right now. This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Yeah, and we're seeing that happen right now. Okay? The curse is still on you Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay? Neighbor against neighbor. More shootings. Jake killing Jake. Black on brown, so-called black on brown crime. Okay? People like you read it. They loving themselves. They don't got love for their neighbor. But it's all about them, man. Just like in the times of the flood. All right, in the ancient world, we're seeing flood-like behavior. We're seeing people the thoughts in their heart is evil continually. All right, nobody considers the Most High except for His elect. All right, everybody else is caught up into, like we're reading, loving themselves. Loving money.
Yeah. Loving violence, man. Loving the world. But that's really all vain things, man. It's all worldly stuff. Love of yourself. So it's all about the money. So here it is. You can have money like a lot of these rappers. You see them being put to death. It mainly goes back to money.
Yeah, so I'm gonna read on. Slock here. Alright, so I was in Matthew. I was in Second Timothy, third chapter, right? Yeah. So it says, covetous. It says, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters.
Covetous. That's to want, man. To want your neighbor's things, man. All right. Mainly money. Okay. All these shootings, these gun violence going up. Why? The brother brought out earlier, dealing with Esau when he was in Matthew 24th chapter. All right, because wickedness is how did that scripture
Love
go?
of many waxing cold.
Right. Because wickedness is like, read it one more time, Shop.
Okay.
Get it.
Yeah.
You know, that's really on point.
Matthew 24, verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound.
Iniquity shall abound. Wickedness. All right? And why is that? Because the so-called white man, Esau, is in rulership. He wicked, man. Okay? Scriptures say so is the people. So is the king. So is the king. So is the people. All right? So if this man is wicked, who's gonna tell? If you got a king that's wicked, who's gonna tell the king stop being wicked, stop committing adultery, stop serving other gods? He gonna put you to death. All right, it's the man that he's in power. So that's so. Why would the king tell somebody else to be wicked, stop being wicked? You know, that'll be to condemn his own self. Okay. So read it again.
Right, it says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
The love of many shall wax cold, and there it is, man. When you're dealing with the money right now, you know, people need it to live, to eat. Money is a defense. Okay, so if you don't have it, they're gonna do whatever they have to do at any means. And how they get their hands on the guns? Where the guns coming from? Okay, that's coming from Esau, man. Here, this man, he wants to put all these mandates. All right, why don't you put a mandate on the gun violence? Okay, you can't get a gun unless you have such and such. All right, so he's the devil. Everything to destroy Jake is really done systematically.
Okay, I have a precept. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse I start at verse 15, verse 14. Second Ezra, chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. And one people shall stand up and fight against another and swords in their hands. Yeah. And we're approaching these times. Like I said, this goes hand in hand with Jeremiah 30:7, going into Jacob's trouble. All right, we're approaching those times. All right, how do we know we're approaching those times? By watching the news, okay? And when you hear about mandatory, you know what? You know, to take the Babylon juice, in order for you to, you know, work or go to like the gym or travel, go to restaurants. Okay, yeah. That's a sign right there. Okay, you know, which that goes. That's going into the agenda of the elite, because we know that their true agenda is to push that RFID microchip. Yeah. Okay. And we know that's the mark of the beast, man. Yeah. And it's the same concept. It's the same concept that you see going on with the you know what? All right, it's gonna lead to the mark.
Right, because booster after booster, that's not gonna really solve anything. But then the ultimate solution will have to be to take the MOTB. All right, and our people especially is gonna take it, man. I just got a word. I got a cousin overseas. I just got a word. He took it because his wife took it. You know, I was like, damn, that's fucked up. What the hell's wrong with him? At the same time, listen, that's his lot, man. You know, our families ain't gonna make it. We trying to make it. We know we gonna make it. You know,
we're living into some times where, you know, like the scriptures say, you get that from me? 1 Corinthians 7. Because we living in some times where you ain't gonna be able to be, in your feelings. You ain't gonna have time to be caught up in your emotions, man. Okay? You ain't got time to be getting weak. Now's the time to get your mind together and prepare to disconnect from society. Because they're gonna make it harder and harder for you to use this world. Because we all, brothers that's in the street, we use the world, but we don't abuse it. All right? But they're making it hard for you to use this world for what it has. Because we gotta live here, right? We gotta work, we gotta eat, we gotta, you know what I'm saying? We gotta keep a roof over our head. All right? We gotta drive cars and, travel to do this work. All right? But they're making it hard, man. All right? People are getting laid, brothers getting laid off from their jobs, brothers getting cut from jobs, man. All right? And especially you being in this truth, you're gonna catch hell. All right? You're gonna catch hell, in this world. Because everybody else, they don't know why they don't like you. But it's the spirit that's in you that they don't like. Because that spirit is pure. That spirit is trying to do the right thing. Meanwhile, the rest of the world, they're taking the thing, right? They're taking the Babylon juice. They don't have faith, all right? And that you got that glow on you, And ultimately, these people hate the Lord. That's what you call for.
I got it. 1 Corinthians 7:29. But I say this, brethren, the time is short. It remaineth that both they that have wives be as though they had none.
Yeah. Yep, that's it. But there was another part.
It goes on.
Okay.
Because, like I mentioned, his wife took it, so he took it. Yeah, you gonna have your wife taking this thing, man. You gonna see, the Lord is different, man. The Lord's gonna have it where you gonna see examples of what not to do from your own family members, man. All right. I'm continuing on. It says, and that weep as though they wept not.
Yeah, weep as though they wept not. Okay. So you ain't gonna have time to be mourning for people that are going through hell, whether it be family members or close friends. All right, you ain't gonna have time to do that, man. The scriptures say what? Their body shall be cast out as dung. All right, you're gonna be seeing dead people dying everywhere, man. Look at what's going on now. People are dropping dead from taking the what? Yeah. How many videos you see online of people getting side effects? Dropping dead. Okay. So right now we're at the beginning, like the scriptures say. All these are the beginning of sorrows, roughly paraphrasing. We're not even in the nitty gritty yet, man. Because you can still buy food for cheap. You can still, get a job or whatever. You still do whatever, your heart's desire. But when they start taking away those God-given rights, when they start taking away your God-given rights, that's when you're gonna know, man. That we're at the end, man. We're getting close.
So it says, and they that weep as though they wept not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not.
Yeah, because this ain't what you rejoicing about, man. We're not in the time of mirth. All right, the scriptures tell you, man. This is Isaiah 24. There is no all the mirth in the land is gone.
Yeah.
You go to these bars, man. All right, you see the life is gone out of these people, man, because everybody's worried about this pandemic. Yeah. All right, people are stressed out, so they go to these bars, man. They don't have the spirit of mirth on them, man. All right, even you try to talk to some of these females out here, man. All right, these females, they all proud. They don't, if you a Jake, they don't really want to deal with you. So this place is done, man.
Yeah, man. Even when you just look at the so-called holidays, 4th of July, New Year's, all these holidays, man, ain't the same. Christmas, it's all bullshit, all demonic, but that mirth is definitely not there. When it's like when it's Christmas time or Thanksgiving time or on Valentine's Day, you can feel that vibration in the air. You know, like,
Used
yeah, used to. But now, you know, things are just cold, things are just dead. And that's a beautiful thing because you're almost out of here, man.
Yeah,
You know?
the music is at a low level, vibration. You know, you got guys like Lil Nas X running around twerking with other men, butt naked, just some men on stage. You know, it's so bad that they had to fucking come up with a verses, man. You got these cats from the old school. You know, they going against each other. That's more entertaining than the new music that's coming out, man. Okay, and all these new music, all this new music, all they do is talk about the same shit. All right, and they go on a step further than wickedness. They go into ops graves and pissing on it, spray painting on it. You know, so it's just no respect for the dead, and all they glorify is killing each other. You know, and adultery, man, and doing drugs and selling drugs. You know, and women being sluts and hoes. You know, so this place is dumb, man, spiritually. Yeah.
It says, and they that buy as though they possess not. And they that
Yeah, because your house could be taken away from you, man.
Yeah.
All right, you see what's going on with this what is it? This housing crisis, man. People, you know, they talking about evicting people, you know, and ultimately, you know, don't be surprised because they, I believe it was Andrew Cuomo when he said they're gonna start going door to door to make you a statistic, all right, to make sure that you complying with the government, you know, make sure that you receive the you know what, okay, and they could, you know, eventually, you know what's gonna happen, man. They're gonna come for, you know, brothers that have this truth first and foremost. You know, they're gonna be looking for the men of the Lord, all right, and they're gonna be coming for you regular people too, knocking on your doors, dragging you out your homes, throwing you in the concentration camps, man. All right, good.
and it says, continuing on, 1 Corinthians 7:31. And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away.
Yeah. Yeah, so don't get caught up into loving this world, man. Scripture say, love not the world. All right? Because this world is going down. All right? And the writing is on the wall. You can't see it, then the most top blinded you, man. It's most likely meant for you not to see it. You're going to be destroyed. All right? Because you go into different places of business, these people already received the thing, man. Majority of these people already got it. You know?
Yeah, yeah. Your co-workers. It's like, really to me, bro, personally, it's like, you know how people say you don't talk about politics and you don't talk about religion?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, you don't talk about that either. All right, because here it is, you say you ain't dealing with it, and if somebody say, shit, I done got all mine, why you ain't get judged? And it'll be some bullshit, man. So it's best just to not even mention nothing about that.
Or if they do ask you guys, you say, yeah, I took it. Yeah, it was nothing. You know?
That's it. That's
But
it.
yeah, because they got programs where people can snitch on you, man. And you know, they get paid for telling on people that didn't take it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Hey, that's why you say, and those your enemies shall be those of your own household.
That was it, right?
No, hold on. I was making a quick point. It said be used of the world and not abusing it. Now, how do you use the world, man? You gotta know how to get in and get out, man. You know, might get a job, might get a hustle. Like for example, I know that they're giving out certain goodies or what you call it, man, with the certain, like if you're not working, you might receive something from unemployment.
Stimulus?
Yeah, they might, stimulus. So they're giving out stimulus here and there. You know, so if you have a house, there's a way to get a stimulus to help your house, help you with your mortgage or your rent. You know, so that's, you know, get in and get out. That's using the world. But now if you're abusing the world, you all for this place to live, man. Like people say, I can't wait for America I can't wait for America to get back to normal. So now they just want to go to work and just, you know, work, or they want to build an empire, or they want to build wealth. You know, now you done full blown in the world. You're abusing it.
Yeah. These people, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna get a scripture on what you just said. Because these people have no faith, man. These people have no cojones. You know, they're just docile, man. This is Job chapter 2, start at verse 4. I'm gonna let this noise pass. Alright? Let's let this shit go down. Hey man, they might be going to go aid to somebody that dropped dead, man. You know?
Yeah.
But this is Job chapter 2, verse 4. And Satan answered Yahweh and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man have will he give for his life. So men, all right, the natural man, all right, that's of the flesh, all right, they're gonna give, they're gonna do anything to live an ordinary life, man. All right, Esau tell them to do something, all right, they're not gonna question it, all right, they're not gonna fight against it, all right, they're gonna give everything that they have, man, even themselves, just so that things can go back to normal, like the brother said, man. All right, but they don't understand that the world is constantly changing, man. All right, you go back in the 80s, things are not the same the way it was, man. All right, you go back to the 60s, things are different from the 60s, man. All right, as far as how people conduct themselves, or how people live their lives, things are changing, man. All right, the next generation is in a different mindset. Just look at these women. All right, this women's lib thing took off. When during the who was it? During the, I want to say during like maybe the 60s. You know, during the late 60s, the early 70s. You know, women's lib started taking off. You know, women started getting more jobs. You know, becoming equal to men within the ranks of society. All right, now look what you got going on, man. All right, women dressed like whores and sluts. All right, they don't want to deal with the Israelite man. They don't want to respect their men. They go, you know, they commit adultery. You know, sleeping around their men. All right. So things are constantly changing. But you Israelites, man, you think that this society is set up to stay forever and ever, man. But the scriptures tell you, man, that this place is not your rest, and eventually it's going to be destroyed. So you're not supposed to be caught up in, you know, investing in, you know, your future here. You know, 401ks and, you know what I'm saying? Trying to build a family here, man. Hey, man, I'm going to tell brothers straight up, man. For you brothers that don't got women, you know, it's best that you don't have a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say. You know, Apostle Paul, you just read the 1 Corinthians 7th chapter. You don't got a woman, it's best that you just stay single in this thing, man. You know, if you don't got any kids, you know, don't be, you know, say you deal with women, strap up, man. You're getting these women pregnant, bro, because you're coming into some hard times, man. The scriptures say, woe unto them that are with child. They get sucking those days. You know? A woman is fucking, all she gonna do is try to get you away from these scriptures, man. Get you away from the brotherhood. So you can please her. You know?
There's more on that. That's real big precept. 2 Timothy 3:13. But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived. And you know, the point was what? Evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse. So things are only getting worse, like the brother was saying, man. You know, deceiving and being deceived. And then when it comes down to it, you got people, I want to see you got Israelites, all right, that know what the MOTB is. And they're bringing out lies, man. All right? And the time we in, the truth is even more and more crucial. All right? But what do you have? You have men getting worse and worse. Slanders, scoffers, all right? The wicked. Our people, now they hopping in cars, man. You go to the gas station to get gas for your car, you got to turn that shit off, take your keys out, all right? And you got to be on alert. You got to try to maybe get like $15 worth or $10 worth and hop back in that because you don't know what's around you. You know? times are getting worse and worse. People, old, young, you getting knocked over your head for your purse or your wallet.
Absolutely. You gotta watch your back in these streets, man. That was it.
I'll read a little more. Verse 14. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of knowing of whom thou hast learned them. I mean, how can I forget about Esau? All right, get worse and worse, man. Okay, 1 minute, listen, it's your choice. We hope you make the right choice. The next minute, it's it's mandatory. Okay. Next, you can't do this without you can't travel. All right, you can't feed your family. Okay, and so on and so forth. But continue thou in the things which thou hast learned and hast been assured of, knowing of whom thou hast learned them. Okay, and that's just true. All right, and the Lord set up men for us to learn this thing from, man. Throwing our apostles and our elders and great millstone. You know, and wherever brothers are at, elders at around the four corners of the world, pushing this word, man. Because when you push this word, you bring forth fruit.
It's like it. This is Isaiah 33 and verse 6. Isaiah 33 verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. Fear of Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai is his treasure. So where do you find the wisdom and knowledge? You find it in the word of the Most High, which is the Bible. But guess what? You're not going to understand the scriptures unless you be taught by a man anointed by the Lord to be a teacher or a prophet. Okay? That's how you learn the scriptures. And when you learn these scriptures, like the brother read, you're supposed to continue in the apostles' doctrine. Continue in the things that you have learned, man. Not try to lean upon your own understanding. All right? Not try to, act like the Most High is putting you on a certain level where you're coming with this new breakdown. Because you got guys like that, man, thinking that they're going to, one up the men of the Lord. All right? Even if you do that, let's say there's a revelation that has come to you, right? That you believe came to you. You're supposed to get counsel, man. You don't just go about teaching a doctrine that you're not even 100% sure of, man, that you just, came up with. You're supposed to get counsel on that, man. But guys don't consider counsel. Guys don't consider the benefits of having leaders, man. Having people to watch for your souls, man. Okay? Because it's not easy, man. It's not easy, especially if you're out there on your own. You got certain guys out there that's just out there, man. They don't have nobody to help them, do this work, And I salute them brothers, and I commend them brothers, man.
I mean, well, I'll say this though. The Lord set up YouTube for that purpose, man. You could be in Utah, you could be in Mexico, you know what I'm saying? The Lord had it with, listen, this word is traveling mostly by way of YouTube, man, by way of the web. Okay, so if you might not know nothing, you might not know something, then you might put a lesson on, put on one of the elders, one the apostle elders lesson, and then what you've been praying, you pray the Lord for guidance. There it is. It comes up right there. Or you could contact brothers directly through messages. Through comments.
Yeah. So there's no excuse for guys just coming up with their own doctrines, man. All right.
Yeah.
You got these guys, man. All right. They don't. They come later throughout the YouTube era. These new guys, man. They're coming. They starting their own camps, and you just start changing doctrine, man. As if they didn't watch guys that were on YouTube before. All right. That's not the spirit of being, man. All right.
Amos 3:7. Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Right. The Lord ain't gonna before the Lord destroys the place, he's gonna give his word into the prophets, man. He's gonna raise up the prophets to go out there and speak and to give the people warning. All right, to prophesy, proclaim the downfall of that place, and letting the rulers know and letting the people know why this place is gonna be destroyed, man. All right, and the Lord, when the Lord does that, he always has the hand of the Lord represents what? The prophets, man. All right, the prophets is out there to let you know, man, that this is the grace period. This is the time for you to get right and repent. Because as long as the prophets are out there, you have time to repent. That's right. You know, but once the Most High remove his prophets from off these street corners and off the internet, then that's it, man. There ain't gonna be no more time for you to get your act together, man. Whatever you know, all right, and all your works that you've been doing, you're gonna have to go off of that, man. All right, and if the Most High be with you, man, that's because you did the right thing, man. All right, but if you a nigga, all right, you wanna wait till the last minute to get with the truth, all right, to watch videos and all that, man. The Most High, you ain't gonna make it, man. You know?
Hey, that's the secrets, man. The wisdom and understanding the Bible, man. That's the secrets. All right. So, like you mentioned earlier, through the Spirit, if you needed help, you would have to contact the apostles or elders, the Akim. All right. You got men that you know,
They senses exercise.
yeah, you know, you know, they certified themselves, okay, through time, man. All right, that went out there and they went out there for 1 year, 5 years, studying, getting deeper. You know, they're proving themselves, at least to us, at least to men. All right, so yeah, man, they qualify. So you see them on the ask them a question, you could send a comment, and they'll get right back to you. You know, and that's how you understand those secrets. The Lord said his prophets, man. That's why only the prophets is gonna get it. All right, and the rest of the 1/3. But 2/3 ain't gonna get this thing, which is the majority of our people. So, anything else you want to bring up?
Yeah, I got it. Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour.
Word being the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding the Bible, man. The secrets. Okay? It's a secret because people don't know it. Okay, well the Lord gave it to you. You gotta keep it. That's bad, man. It's a secret, but listen, the Lord said you gotta bring it out. Only the next is gonna get it. But the 2/3 are blinded. Right?
It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
And what's that hour of temptation? Ultimately, the hour of temptation is going into the MOTB being implemented, being mandated. All right, by Esau, starting with the elites, man. Then these other governments. All right, that's the hour of temptation. Why is that? Because, like for example, the prelude, which is what this thing. All right. If you want to work, you gotta take it. Wait, if you take it, you get insensitive. What's that? $100? Yo, man, Esau is disrespectful, man. $100? Hey, bro, you go up your ass for $100, man. Esau is fucking disrespectful, man. Okay, because he knows that the so-called Negroes, not only Native Americans, are poor people, and $100 will come in handy right now. But in all actuality, you can wipe your ass with $100.
Ain't nothing.
You know, that ain't shit. Not even 1,000.
Worth your soul, man. $100 is not worth your soul, man. Your health.
Yeah. You gonna be destroyed for $100, man? It's not even real money. It shit ain't even real gold. It's not even real silver. You know? So Esau is wicked as all hell, man. You see why he's the wicked? Why he's the wicked, man?
It says, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Yes, it's a trial, man. It's a trial. It's the ultimate trial. All right. But now the Lord's having us, you know, gird up our loins right now. Through these scriptures, you got Benjamin back there in the back, man, playing dominoes. You know, it's getting a little loud. You might have to close a little, you know, close so. That's what we'll see on that.
Yeah, I got one more. It says, 2 Ezra 2, verse 27, it says, "Be not weary, for when the days of trouble and heaviness cometh, others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance." Yeah, now I'll bring this out to, you know, exhort your brothers, man. You know, to stay strong. All right. And, you know, Lord willing, this scripture edifies you, man, to build you up, because, you know, what we're doing is not in vain, okay? You know, all the sacrifices you done made to serve Yahweh Shem Yahshai, whether it be your time, all right, whether it be certain jobs or you know, certain life opportunities, whatever is going on in your life, you know, only the Most High knows, but, you know, don't keep going, man. Keep pushing, because we getting closer, man. All right, now is not the time to be, you know, not doing this work. Now is the time to be continuing in this work, because the job is almost done. It ain't gonna be too much longer, but it's gonna be out there. Okay? When they start locking shit down, when they start declaring martial law, brothers ain't gonna be out there in the streets, and ain't gonna be no internet. Any day they can shut this internet shit off. Okay? Because the internet, honestly, the internet is a fucking hindrance for the elites, man. But best believe they're gonna turn this shit off soon. They don't want people to know what the hell's going on. All right? And it says you're gonna be merry and have abundance. So when all hell is breaking loose, even right now, let's say they start making it hard for you to find work. Let's say they start making it hard for you to pay your bills, but somehow, some way, the Lord is gonna make sure that you taken care of, man. The Lord's gonna find a way to provide for you. Why? Because He made a promise. The Most High always keeps His promise, man. Especially to His elect. You know?
Hey, the news of the world, man. You might find some worldly people that they might know a loophole. They might be onto something, and then you might go see what they know. You know what I mean? And take what you get from them, and then when it's time for you to get up out of there. You know, but because not everyone is down with Esau's rules, man. Not everyone's down with his image. That was basically it. Hey, Lord will, hope brothers are edified. I hope brothers are edified. Now we want to say all praise goes to Yahweh, all right, and double honors to Pastor Elsbeth Millstone, and salutation once again to you. Akamade put this word, you know, saying, Asti, Shalom.
Shalom. Bad, boom. I'm almost out of here, man.